Today, I want to share an idea that has the power to transform your life. What you focus on, you attract. This principle isn't just a catchy phrase, it's a profound truth backed by both spiritual teachings and scientific understanding. It's the foundation for creating a life of purpose, abundance, and joy. That our minds have an extraordinary ability to shape our reality, acting as magnets that draw experiences, opportunities, and challenges into our lives. This concept, often described as you attract what you focus on, is both profound and practical. To understand how this principle works, we must delve into the nature of thought, belief, and energy. Every thought we think carries energy. When we repeatedly focus on a particular idea, that energy intensifies and the thought begins to influence our emotions, perceptions, and actions. This, in turn, creates a ripple effect in our external world. For example, someone who constantly worries about failure might find themselves paralyzed by fear, making poor decisions or hesitating to take risks. This reinforces their belief that failure is inevitable, creating a self-fulfilling prophecy. On the other hand, a person who focuses on success tends to approach challenges with optimism and resilience, opening themselves up to opportunities that others might overlook. The idea of the mind acting as a magnet isn't just a metaphor, it aligns with psychological and neurological principles. Our brains are designed to filter vast amounts of information, much of it irrelevant to our immediate needs. This filtering process is influenced by our thoughts and beliefs. For instance, if you're focused on buying a particular model of car, you'll suddenly notice that model everywhere. This isn't because the car has become more common, but because your brain has been primed to recognize it. This same principle applies to broader life experiences. When you focus on a goal, your brain actively seeks out information, connections, and opportunities to help you achieve it. Moreover, the energy behind your focus matters just as much as the focus itself. It's not enough to think about what you want, the emotional charge accompanying your thoughts plays a crucial role. Emotions are like the fuel that powers the magnetism of your mind. If your focus on a goal is accompanied by excitement, joy, and belief, you're more likely to attract circumstances that align with those feelings. Conversely, if your focus is tinged with doubt, fear, or frustration, those negative emotions can create resistance, blocking the very outcomes you desire. This idea is not confined to the abstract or metaphysical realm, it has practical implications for our daily lives. Consider the workplace as an example. If you focus on the belief that your colleagues are difficult or uncooperative, you're likely to interpret their actions through that lens, noticing behaviors that confirm your belief and ignoring evidence to the contrary. This perception can strain relationships and create a negative feedback loop. Alternatively, if you focus on building positive connections and assume the best in others, you're more likely to foster collaboration and harmony. Over time, these small shifts in focus can lead to a dramatically different work environment. The power of focus is also evident in personal growth and goal setting. Imagine someone who dreams of becoming a writer. If they focus on their perceived lack of talent or the difficulty of breaking into the publishing industry, they're less likely to take the necessary steps to develop their craft. However, if they focus on their love of storytelling and the fulfillment that writing brings, they're more likely to invest time in honing their skills, sharing their work, and seeking out opportunities. This shift in focus doesn't guarantee instant success, but it significantly increases the likelihood of progress and achievement. Our focus also influences how we interpret setbacks and challenges. Life is full of obstacles, but how we frame them determines whether they become barriers or stepping stones. A person who focuses on problems might feel overwhelmed and give up, while someone who focuses on solutions is more likely to persevere. This doesn't mean ignoring difficulties, it means directing your energy toward possibilities rather than limitations. Ultimately, the magnetic nature of the mind underscores the importance of being intentional about where we direct our attention. The thoughts we entertain and the emotions we nurture shape our reality, often in ways we don't fully realize. By choosing to focus on what we want rather than what we fear, we align ourselves with the outcomes we desire. This alignment is not magic, it's the result of consistent thought, belief, and action working together to create a life that reflects our inner focus. In this way, our minds truly act as magnets, drawing into our lives the essence of what we consistently think about and feel. The phrase energy follows attention is a fundamental principle in understanding how focus shapes our reality. This concept suggests that where you place your attention, whether on a goal, a challenge, or even an idle thought, determines where your energy flows. This concentrated energy influences your actions, emotions, and ultimately the outcomes you experience. In essence, your focus directs the creative force of your life. When you give your attention to something, you're not merely observing it, you're engaging with it on a mental, emotional, and even physical level. This engagement amplifies its significance in your life. For example, when you focus on a particular goal, your thoughts, feelings, and actions align toward achieving it. Suppose you want to improve your health. By focusing on this goal, you might start noticing opportunities to make healthier choices, such as discovering a new fitness class, finding motivation in stories of others' success, or becoming more mindful of your eating habits. The energy of your attention actively shapes your path toward better health. The same principle applies to negative focus. When you concentrate on problems, fears, or limitations, your energy flows into those areas, often magnifying their presence in your life. Consider a situation where someone repeatedly dwells on their lack of financial resources. This focus can create feelings of stress and hopelessness, which might lead to inaction or poor financial decisions. On the other hand, shifting focus to potential solutions, such as budgeting or seeking new income opportunities, channels energy toward improvement and growth. This dynamic process can be observed in relationships. When someone focuses on the flaws or shortcomings of a partner, those perceived faults can seem more prominent, leading to tension and dissatisfaction. But when the same individual chooses to focus on the positive qualities and shared moments of joy, the relationship often becomes more harmonious and fulfilling. The energy of attention nurtures whatever aspect of the relationship is being highlighted, reinforcing either negativity or positivity. An essential aspect of energy follows attention is the role of intentionality. Unconscious focus, where thoughts wander without purpose, can lead to scattered energy and lack of direction. However, intentional focus involves deliberately choosing where to place your attention. This intentionality can be transformative. A student preparing for exams, for instance, can choose to focus on understanding the material instead of worrying about failing. This choice directs their energy toward productive study, enhancing their chances of success. This principle also underscores the importance of mindfulness. In our fast-paced, distraction-filled world, attention is often fragmented. Social media, news, and constant notifications pull focus in multiple directions, leaving little room for deep concentration or purposeful thought. When attention is divided, energy becomes diluted, and results are harder to achieve. Mindfulness practices, such as meditation or journaling, help reclaim focus by training the mind to remain present and intentional. By doing so, you ensure that your energy is directed toward meaningful pursuits rather than scattered across trivial distractions. In addition to personal efforts, the environments we create and the people we surround ourselves with also influence where our energy flows. Surrounding yourself with individuals who uplift and inspire you can help direct your focus toward growth and positivity. Conversely, toxic environments or relationships can pull your attention toward negativity, draining your energy and diminishing your potential. By being selective about the influences you allow into your life, you can better control where your energy is directed. The relationship between focus and energy also highlights the importance of balance. Over-focusing on a single area of life, such as career or personal goals, can lead to burnout if other aspects are neglected. Balance ensures that energy flows harmoniously, nurturing not just one priority but the overall well-being of your life. For instance, someone pursuing a demanding career might find that focusing some energy on relaxation and self-care enhances their productivity and creativity, leading to better results in the long run. This principle doesn't suggest that energy creates results instantaneously. Focus and attention must be sustained and supported by consistent effort. For example, an athlete doesn't achieve greatness by merely thinking about winning. Their focused attention drives daily practice, discipline, and resilience. The sustained flow of energy over time is what turns potential into reality. In conclusion, the idea that energy follows attention serves as a powerful reminder to be intentional about where we direct our focus. By consciously choosing to focus on what we want to grow, improve, or achieve, we channel our energy in ways that align with our goals and aspirations. This alignment not only enhances our ability to succeed, but also shapes our experience of life itself. Whether it's cultivating relationships, achieving personal growth, or overcoming challenges, directing our attention with purpose allows us to harness the transformative power of our energy effectively. The concept of the Reticular Activating System (RAS) provides a fascinating and scientific explanation for why what you focus on. You attract. The RAS is a bundle of nerves at the base of the brainstem that acts as a filter for the vast amount of information bombarding your brain every second. It determines which stimuli deserve your conscious attention, ensuring you can focus on what is most relevant to your immediate goals, needs, and beliefs. This mechanism is critical for survival and efficiency, but it also reveals why our focus shapes our experiences and reality. At any given moment, our senses receive more information than our brains can consciously process. For instance, as you read this, your eyes are likely picking up the details of your surroundings, the light, and the movement around you, while your ears detect a variety of sounds. Yet, you are probably unaware of most of this sensory input because your RAS filters it out. It does this by prioritizing information that aligns with what you are consciously or subconsciously focused on. Imagine you're at a crowded party. The room is full of conversations, music, and other noises, but if someone mentions your name across the room, your attention immediately snaps to that sound. This is the RAS in action. It recognizes your name as important and lets that piece of information through the filter despite the noise. This filtering system works not just with sounds, but also with patterns, ideas, and opportunities. The more you focus on something, the more your RAS flags it as significant and allows related stimuli into your conscious awareness. This selective attention mechanism is why your focus seems to attract related experiences. Suppose you've decided to buy a red car. Suddenly you start noticing red cars everywhere. They were always there, but your RAS is now tuned to recognize them. The same principle applies to broader life goals and beliefs. If you focus on your dreams of starting a business, your RAS will make you more aware of conversations, articles, and opportunities related to entrepreneurship. Conversely, if you're preoccupied with fears of failure, your RAS will highlight obstacles, criticisms, or past failures, reinforcing those fears. The power of the RAS means that your beliefs and focus effectively program your brain to prioritize certain information over others. This can either work in your favor or hold you back, depending on what you focus on. A person who believes they are unlucky, for instance, might notice every minor setback and overlook the opportunities they encounter, reinforcing their belief. Meanwhile, someone who focuses on gratitude and abundance is more likely to recognize and seize positive opportunities, perpetuating a cycle of success. To leverage the RAS for personal growth and manifestation, it's essential to consciously direct your focus toward your goals and aspirations. Visualization is a powerful tool for doing this. By vividly imagining your desired outcome, you send a clear signal to your RAS about what matters to you. Over time, this practice trains your brain to notice opportunities, resources, and connections that align with your vision. For instance, an athlete visualizing a successful performance primes their RAS to focus on techniques, strategies, and moments of excellence during training and competition. Affirmations can also play a role in shaping your RAS. Repeating positive statements about yourself and your abilities reinforces a belief system that supports your goals. If you tell yourself daily, "I am confident and capable," your RAS begins to filter information that confirms this belief, such as positive feedback from others or evidence of your accomplishments. While the RAS is a powerful tool, it requires consistent input to be effective. Negative patterns of thought can program your RAS just as easily as positive ones. If you focus on worry or self-doubt, your brain will naturally highlight circumstances and events that validate those feelings. Breaking this cycle requires deliberate effort to shift your focus. Practices like gratitude journaling, mindfulness, and setting clear intentions can help reprogram your RAS to align with positive outcomes. It's also important to remember that the RAS doesn't do the work for you, it simply makes the path clearer. A person focused on a career change, for example, might notice job openings, meet supportive mentors, or learn about new industries that align with their goals, but they still need to take action. The RAS provides the opportunities, it's up to the individual to seize them. Additionally, understanding the RAS can improve relationships and communication. By focusing on the strengths and positive qualities of others, you're more likely to notice their contributions and deepen your connections. Conversely, if you focus on their flaws, your RAS will amplify those perceptions, potentially straining the relationship. This insight can help foster empathy and collaboration. In conclusion, the reticular activating system is a biological mechanism that illustrates the profound power of focus. It filters the vast amount of information we encounter, highlighting what aligns with our dominant thoughts and beliefs. By consciously directing our focus toward positive goals and aspirations, we can train our RAS to help us notice opportunities, overcome challenges, and create the life we desire. With consistent practice and intentional thought, the RAS becomes a powerful ally in turning our focus into reality. Emotions play a pivotal role in shaping our reality, acting as the powerful fuel behind our thoughts and intentions. When we focus on a goal or desire, the emotional charge we attach to it amplifies its ability to manifest. The phrase "feeling is the secret" aptly captures this idea. It's not just about what you think or imagine, but the emotions you attach to those thoughts that create the magnetic pull toward your desired outcomes. Emotions, in essence, are the driving force that energizes your focus and directs the creative power of your mind. When you feel deeply about something, your entire being aligns with that emotion. It's the difference between casually thinking about an idea and being passionately committed to it. Imagine someone who dreams of traveling the world. If they think about it with a sense of detachment or disbelief, their thoughts remain passive and lack the power to inspire action. But if they feel the excitement, freedom, and joy of exploring new cultures and places as if it were already happening, those emotions activate their focus and align their energy toward making the dream a reality. This emotional engagement not only motivates action but also attunes their mind to opportunities that support the goal. This connection between emotion and focus is rooted in both psychological and neurological principles. Emotions trigger responses in the brain that heighten our attention and memory. Positive emotions like excitement, joy, and love enhance our ability to see possibilities, make connections, and remain persistent. Conversely, negative emotions such as fear, anxiety, or frustration tend to narrow our focus, making it harder to see solutions or opportunities. For example, someone facing a challenge who feels optimistic and confident is more likely to approach it creatively and resourcefully, while someone overwhelmed by fear might only see obstacles. The emotional charge behind our focus also determines the vibrational energy we emit, which some philosophies suggest resonates with the universe. When we focus on our desires with feelings of gratitude, love, and faith, we align ourselves with a higher vibration that attracts similar positive energies into our lives. This idea is central to many teachings on manifestation, including those of Neville Goddard, who emphasize that feeling as if your wish is already fulfilled is the key to its realization. For instance, if you're aiming to achieve financial abundance, cultivating emotions of security and gratitude for the abundance you already have can set the stage for attracting more wealth. However, emotions can work against us if we're not mindful of them. When we focus on fears, doubts, or frustrations, those emotions intensify the focus on what we don't want. If someone constantly worries about failing at a project, their feelings of anxiety and inadequacy might lead them to procrastinate, make mistakes, or miss opportunities. These outcomes, in turn, reinforce their negative beliefs and emotions, creating a self-perpetuating cycle. Breaking free from such patterns requires consciously shifting emotional states and redirecting focus toward positive outcomes. One effective way to cultivate empowering emotions is through visualization combined with emotional immersion. This practice involves imagining a desired outcome in vivid detail while deeply feeling the emotions associated with its achievement. For example, if you want to improve your health, picture yourself as vibrant, strong, and energetic. Feel the pride, joy, and confidence of reaching your goal. This process not only reinforces your focus but also strengthens your emotional alignment with your intention, increasing the likelihood of success. Another powerful tool is gratitude. Gratitude is one of the highest emotional states capable of transforming your perspective and elevating your focus. When you express genuine gratitude for what you have, even before receiving what you desire, you shift your attention to abundance and possibility. This shift not only improves your emotional state but also draws more reasons to feel grateful into your life. It's a way of telling your mind and the universe that you trust in the process and believe in your ability to achieve your goals. Mindfulness practices also play a significant role in managing emotions and maintaining focus. By cultivating awareness of your thoughts and feelings, you can catch yourself when negative emotions arise and consciously choose to redirect them. Techniques like meditation, deep breathing, or affirmations can help calm the mind and shift your emotional state to one that supports your goals. For example, repeating affirmations like "I am capable and deserving of success" can replace feelings of doubt with confidence and empowerment. Taking action is another essential aspect of channeling emotions into focus. Positive emotions generate momentum, inspiring you to take meaningful steps toward your goals. For instance, the excitement of envisioning a successful business can motivate you to create a plan, seek resources, and network with like-minded individuals. Action reinforces your focus and validates your belief in your ability to achieve the outcome, creating a feedback loop that strengthens your emotional alignment. In conclusion, emotions are the secret ingredient that transforms mere thoughts into powerful tools for manifestation. They provide the energy and intensity needed to amplify your focus and align your actions with your intentions. By consciously cultivating positive emotions such as gratitude, joy, and confidence, you can harness their transformative power to attract the life you desire. Emotions are not just reactions to the world around us, they are the creative force through which we shape our reality. The concept of the law of assumption asserts that what you assume to be true and live as though it is already a reality, becomes your experience. This idea emphasizes the power of belief and imagination in shaping your external circumstances. Unlike wishful thinking, which passively hopes for change, the law of assumption requires you to actively embrace and embody the feeling of your desired outcome, as if it were already fulfilled. By doing so, you align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with your goals, creating a pathway for them to manifest. Assumption is a mental and emotional state that bridges the gap between your present reality and your aspirations. It operates on the principle that your subconscious mind cannot distinguish between what is real and what is vividly imagined. When you assume something to be true, your subconscious accepts it as fact, influencing your perceptions, decisions, and behavior in ways that align with that assumption. For instance, if you assume yourself to be confident and successful, you're more likely to act decisively, take calculated risks, and attract opportunities that reinforce that belief. Conversely, if you assume yourself to be inadequate or unworthy, your actions and interactions will reflect those limiting beliefs, perpetuating undesirable outcomes. This principle can be observed in various aspects of life. In career development, for example, adopting the assumption of being a capable and respected professional can lead to a shift in how you present yourself, interact with colleagues, and approach challenges. This confidence often influences others to perceive and treat you accordingly, creating a self-fulfilling cycle. Similarly, in relationships, assuming that you are loved and valued encourages you to act with self-respect and authenticity, which in turn fosters healthier and more fulfilling connections. The law of assumption places a strong emphasis on the power of imagination. Your imagination is not merely a tool for daydreaming, but a creative force that shapes your reality. By vividly visualizing your desired outcome and immersing yourself in the emotions associated with it, you communicate to your subconscious mind that this state is already real. For instance, if you desire financial abundance, imagine yourself living in that reality, visualize the lifestyle, the freedom, and the joy it brings. Feel the gratitude and security of having achieved your financial goals. This emotional and mental rehearsal creates a blueprint in your subconscious, guiding your actions and attracting circumstances that align with that vision. The key to making the law of assumption work lies in consistency and conviction. It's not enough to merely think about your desire occasionally, you must persistently live in the assumption of its fulfillment. This requires mental discipline to counteract doubts, fears, or conflicting beliefs that may arise. For example, if you're pursuing a major goal like starting a business, you might encounter moments of uncertainty. In those moments, reaffirming your assumption, "I am a successful entrepreneur," helps maintain your focus and confidence, keeping you aligned with your vision despite temporary setbacks. To strengthen your assumptions, affirmations can be a powerful tool. Affirmations are positive statements that reinforce your desired reality, helping to reprogram your subconscious mind. Phrases like "I am deserving of success," "I am healthy and thriving," or "I attract love and joy into my life," repeated consistently with conviction, can shift your mindset and support the embodiment of your assumptions. Another essential aspect of the law of assumption is the importance of taking aligned action. While assuming your desired outcome helps set the mental and emotional foundation, it must be supported by actions that reflect and reinforce that belief. If you assume yourself to be a skilled artist, for instance, your actions might include practicing your craft, sharing your work, and seeking opportunities to grow. These actions not only demonstrate your belief in your assumption, but also provide tangible steps toward its realization. One of the challenges in applying the law of assumption is overcoming limiting beliefs and resistance. Many people struggle with deeply ingrained doubts or fears that conflict with their desired assumptions. These mental barriers can create resistance, making it difficult to fully embody the assumption of success, love, or abundance. Addressing these beliefs requires self-awareness and deliberate effort to reframe your thoughts. Journaling, mindfulness practices, or working with a coach or therapist can help uncover and dismantle these limiting beliefs, creating space for new, empowering assumptions to take root. A powerful example of the law of assumption in action can be seen in personal transformation stories. Take someone who has faced repeated failures in their career but decides to assume the identity of a resilient and capable individual. By embodying this assumption, they begin to approach challenges differently, learn from setbacks, and persist with renewed determination. Over time, their new mindset influences their choices, interactions, and opportunities, leading to tangible success. In conclusion, the law of assumption highlights the transformative power of belief and imagination. By assuming your desired outcome is already real, you align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with that reality, creating a fertile ground for manifestation. This principle requires consistency, emotional engagement, and aligned action to overcome doubts and sustain your focus. When applied with intention and persistence, the law of assumption serves as a powerful tool for shaping your life and achieving your goals. It invites you to take control of your inner world, knowing that your assumptions ultimately create your reality. Taking intentional action is the bridge between focusing on your desires and seeing them materialize in the physical world. While thoughts, emotions, and beliefs create the foundation for attracting what you want, it is through deliberate and purposeful action that your vision takes shape. Intentional action is not about random or unfocused effort. It's about making choices and taking steps that align with your goals, ensuring that your energy and resources are directed toward meaningful progress. Intentional action starts with clarity. Knowing what you want and why you want it provides the direction for your efforts. Without this clarity, it's easy to waste energy on activities that don't contribute to your goals. Imagine someone who desires to improve their fitness. Without a clear plan, they might sporadically attempt workouts or diet changes without consistency, leading to frustration and little progress. However, if they define a clear goal, such as running a 5K race in 3 months, their actions can become intentional, creating a training schedule, adjusting their diet, and tracking their progress. This focused approach maximizes their energy and aligns their efforts with the desired outcome. One of the key aspects of intentional action is aligning your behavior with your beliefs and focus. If you focus on abundance and success but take actions rooted in fear or hesitation, you create a disconnect between your mindset and your efforts. For example, if you aim to start a business but consistently avoid networking or pursuing opportunities out of fear of rejection, your actions contradict your belief in success. Aligning your actions with your goals requires courage and a willingness to step outside your comfort zone, embracing challenges as opportunities for growth. Intentional action also involves prioritizing. In today's fast-paced world, distractions are abundant, and it's easy to get sidetracked by tasks that seem urgent but don't contribute to your long-term vision. Taking intentional action means identifying the most important steps that will move you closer to your goal and dedicating your time and energy to those tasks. For instance, an aspiring writer might prioritize developing a daily writing routine over spending excessive time on social media. This focus ensures that their efforts are directed toward what truly matters. Consistency is another critical element of intentional action. Small, deliberate actions taken regularly can lead to significant results over time. This principle is often referred to as the compound effect, where small, consistent efforts accumulate and create momentum. Consider someone who wants to improve their financial situation. By consistently saving a portion of their income, learning about investments, and making mindful spending choices, they can gradually build wealth. These actions, though seemingly minor in the short term, lead to profound change when sustained over time. Taking intentional action also requires a proactive mindset. Opportunities often arise when you actively seek them, rather than waiting for circumstances to align perfectly. For example, if your goal is to advance in your career, you might take the initiative to learn new skills, volunteer for challenging projects, or seek mentorship. These proactive steps demonstrate your commitment to growth and increase your visibility to those who can support your progress. This approach contrasts with passivity, where fear of failure or uncertainty prevents action and stagnates progress. It's important to recognize that not all actions will yield immediate results, and some may not succeed as planned. Intentional action includes a willingness to adapt and learn from setbacks. When things don't go as expected, reflect on what can be improved and adjust your approach. This resilience ensures that temporary obstacles don't derail your efforts, but instead serve as valuable lessons that refine your strategy. Intentional action also involves self-discipline and accountability. Setting clear goals is only the first step. Following through requires dedication and the ability to resist distractions or temptations that pull you away from your purpose. Tools like habit tracking, scheduling, and setting milestones can help you stay on track. Additionally, sharing your goals with a trusted friend, mentor, or coach can provide external accountability, keeping you motivated and focused. Visualization and reflection can enhance the impact of your actions. Before taking a step, mentally rehearse the outcome you desire and the actions required to achieve it. This practice not only boosts confidence but also helps clarify your approach. Afterward, take time to reflect on your progress and celebrate small wins. Recognizing achievements, no matter how minor, reinforces your commitment and builds momentum for continued action. Finally, intentional action is deeply rooted in the belief that you are co-creating your reality. While the universe may align circumstances and opportunities in your favor, it's your responsibility to seize those opportunities and take the steps needed to bring your vision to life. The synergy between your focus, belief, and actions creates a powerful dynamic that accelerates manifestation. In conclusion, intentional action is the tangible expression of your focus and desires. It bridges the gap between where you are and where you want to be, translating your thoughts and emotions into real-world outcomes. By acting with clarity, consistency, and purpose, you not only move closer to your goals but also reinforce your belief in your ability to create the life you envision. Intentional action transforms dreams into achievable realities, reminding us that while focus and mindset are essential, it is through our actions that we truly shape our destiny. In conclusion, the principle of what you focus on, you attract underscores the profound impact of thoughts, emotions, beliefs, and actions in shaping our reality. By understanding and harnessing the power of focus, we can align our mindset with our goals, paving the way for success. The reticular activating system filters our experiences to match our dominant thoughts, while the energy of emotions amplifies the manifestation process. The law of assumption reminds us that embodying our desired outcomes in belief and behavior attracts them into our lives, and intentional actions transform vision into tangible results. Ultimately, the synergy of focus, emotion, belief, and deliberate effort empowers us to co-create our lives with purpose and intention. By focusing on what uplifts, motivates, and inspires us, we attract positive opportunities, relationships, and outcomes, demonstrating that the reality we experience begins with the clarity and power of our inner focus.